Okay, it's time. It's time for the Beachcomber report. Who's ready to find out all of the nothing that's happening on Vashon? You ready? Here we go. All right, lead article. Finally, we find out what happened with the ferry that crashed in 2022. So last year, the ferry ran into a dolphin, which is one of those big metal mooring pilings, and on the Fauntleroy side, from Vashon to Fauntleroy, the boat crashed into that, causing $6.7 million of damage to the boat. It was a big deal. Really wrecked the boat. $300,000 to repair the piling. Unbelievably, no one was hurt. Just minor injuries, which is just sort of a miracle because you see the boat was really just sort of crunched up. And it turns out it was fatigue and complacency at fault. So the master that was accountable for steering was running on 5 to 6 hours of sleep and dealing with a family member's deteriorating health, and it had him distracted, which is freaking horrible. All of it is horrible. There's some new policies that now have been put in place. There's a black box now being put on the boat. But we finally found out what it was. There were obviously rumors, all kinds of rumors about what it was. But there you go. Human error, overworked, overstressed, missed the dock. That's a problem. One of the many problems with the ferries on Vashon. So that's now in the books. We were waiting for that. And then there's an AED station, a defibrillator station that's been set up outside on the Vashon soccer fields, and it's donated by the Sam Yates Foundation. Sam was a island resident who died in the Marine Corps of a heart attack, and apparently there's another one. So he died at Quantico. He joined the Marines after COVID, and he was 24. Lost his life on a heart attack that a defibrillator could have made a difference with. So his family has raised money and donated that to the fields, which is great. And there's another person, Andrew Walker, who also died recently, having just graduated Boise State, running a marathon. Same deal, young man, how old? 23, and had a cardiac arrest. And a defibrillator could have made the difference there too. So we're committed to saving those lives, and that is a great thing to have available to the public, and we love that. Good way to honor those people. And what else is happening on Vashon? There's a blood drive coming up next week. That's exciting. There's an Audubon walk. You can meet the candidates for the school board. There's not really very much else. Although the Quartermaster Harbor is now closed to shellfishing due to the biotoxin. So there's some biotoxin that gets emitted by algae, and the shellfish eat it, and it's poison for human beings. So the entire Quartermaster is closed for shellfishing, although not shrimping or crabs. But really? I'm going to go get crabs out of there. No, we're going to pass on all the shellfishing. Other thing is Amanda Knox is island resident, and she's got a new trial in Italy. This time it's regarding her having been accused of slandering was it a bar owner that accused her of the murder back in 2015. No, the murder was in 2007. When she was accused of murdering her roommate. If you go back, that's Amanda Knox, and she lives on the island, and she's gone back to Italy to fight the slander cases, that she didn't slander anyone, that she was just telling her story. And so that's good. I hope she wins that. And then, there's really, nothing else happening here on Vashon. That's what we like, just exactly the way we like it. That's about it. There's an interesting Burlesco Nocturno coming up at the O Space. That looks like it's fun. November 4th. And really, that's the entire deal. There is nothing else happening on Vashon, which is exactly as we like it. It is a perfectly quiet week on Vashon. And if you've got any questions about living out here, or you need anything about living out here, you want any information about the housing or anything about living on the island, that's what I'm here for. Aaron Hendon with Christine and Company over at eXp Realty. See you later. Go Hawks.